Hello crafters, I'm coming on to have a look at this. I thought that I would have a go at Crafty Michelle's challenge, this the Trash to Treasure challenge, and I'll leave the information in a description box. Originally I was sent some tea bags along with a prize from the lovely Antonio from Antonio Makes, and I had this lovely cup of white tea, and it really was very nice. I've never had white tea before, and it was delicious. And I saved the bag because I liked the idea of the tag on the end, and it was just a nice bag, and I thought I could use it in a journal. But I've had a bit of a different idea since my mum and dad sent me lots of lavender from their garden, so I thought I might be able to slit this, empty out the tea, fill it with lavender, and then still decorate it and ready to go in a journal. So let's have a see what we can do with this. And it might be a complete disaster. Let's just put that on there. And I was hoping that if I slit it down here, I'll be able to glue it up at the bottom. Will that work? I don't really want to undo it all because it's been stitched at the top there. I suppose I could and then re-stitch it. What do you think, guys? How easy is that to come out there? Might have a go at doing that. I wasn't going to do that, but now I'm thinking that could be the way. There's a little bit of a knot there. Oh, look, that's coming undone. Right, let's save that. Oh, this looks promising. And then it's just folded at the top. Right, let's see if the tea will come out. It's all dry. It's been sat on the windowsill for quite a long while. Out you come. Now, I'm not going to fret too much if the odd bit of tea is left in, but it would be nice to get it out, wouldn't it? There's a bit of a lump there. Give it a bit of a flick. Still see some in there, but I'm not going to worry about that. Right, I don't think I shall keep the tea for anything. I know Betsy Doodle will have thought of a million uses of that. Right, let me find some lavender because I've got some here. I've just made lavender bags with the bits. I sent one off to my daughter because we always have some for my mum and dad every year. And I've made some for me as well. Right, I might have to get a funnel for this. What do you think? What are my chances of getting lavender in there? Go on in, go on in. Oh, I can make a funnel out of paper. Let's see. Is that going to be any easier? Or am I just going to make more of a mess with my ineptitude? Right, let's see if that will go in. No. As I said, ineptitude. Let's try and scoop some in then. Go on. I don't want to put too much in because for a start I might put it in a journal or something, and I don't want it to be too bulky. And I'll tell you what we could do with that. Might help for a second. And also I've got to fold the top as well, so again I don't want it to be too thick. Right, I do have a proper funnel. In fact I've got 3 different sized funnels which I could have. Right, go on in. managed to get it in this time. Right, let's have a look. It's not too bulky. Okie doke. So those, I'm just going to fold those back on themselves, and then that folded over like that, and then it had stitching on it. Whoops, but I might have to pop a little glue on there, we'll see. Oh, it smells nice though. Right, good, and I haven't got a huge amount of waste. And still some lavender. Let's just tie a knot in that, otherwise I know I will throw it everywhere. Come on. In you go. Put that over there. Right. I think I will actually just put some glue on that. Might as well while I'm sat here. And then I thought I'd decorate this tag with something. I mean, it's not going to go in a tea bag, in a cup of tea now, so glue would not be a problem. I appreciate the fact that if you're going to dunk it in some water and drink it, you don't want glue. Right, I'm going to leave that with the bulldog clip, and that can sit there for a minute. Excuse the state of my hands, I have been making my daughter a quick card. So, now this is, oh, is that tied on there, or is that going to come off? Because that could come off, and then perhaps we could redo the whole string thing. I might change that. Right, I'll keep it for now, but I might dye it or change it. I'm just looking. Right, it's got a little snip in the top. Right, I'm going to choose something. I'll be back. Oh, I've got some things here. I was going to, perhaps that would do something like, I've got some scraps I could use. Something like that maybe. Yes, that could work. Right, I think what I will do is glue that like that. What I might do is fold it a little bit like this. And then that bit can tuck inside, so let's give it a snip. And don't want to, why can't I cut that? Because it's the wrong way round. Let's just do that. Hopefully that will, yep, that's perfect. Right, I'm going to glue that on, then I shall snip the corners probably. I might as well just glue the whole thing. I suppose I didn't actually need to use the tea tag. I could just have made my own, but for the sake of argument, I will use it. Put that in there. Just checking that I've gone right up to the edge with the glue. There we go. Then I will snip the corners so it looks more like a tea tag, and then I will think of some thread that's going to go between these two. So now this does look more vintage, doesn't it? So I might have to yellow this up a little bit, put some stain on it, because I can't bleach that, so that's the colour it's going to be because it's been stained by the tea, but that's not a problem. Now I think I'm just going to snip those like that. I shall need to put a little, did you either use that string or that, I'm not sure. I'm going to colour this and see if I like it, and if I don't, then I'm going to think of something else. Perhaps should have thought about the colour before I started. And I'm going to put some antique linen on it and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit more in keeping rather than the stark white that was there. So my paper was scrap as well, so that's more scrap or trash to treasure. I'm going to just put a little bit of frayed burl up on while I remember, otherwise I'll probably forget until it's too late. Oh, I am being overpowered by the smell of lavender at the moment. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but I've just spent, I don't know, half an hour making some lavender bags and taking all the lavender off the stalks, and now I've got this lot. It is a bit overpowering. Right, that's going to be the front, I think, and we want the tag to join on, and then we'll just put a little bit of decoration on. My, it does smell good. Oh, I need to be careful because it's fracturing a little bit. I don't really want lavender bursting out everywhere. Right, now shall I use the same string? I could. I'm just going to colour it up a bit if I can. Just put my inks away. I think it would look a bit better if it wasn't quite so bright and white. There we go. Right, so I think I'm going to need a needle for this. Let's see what size. And that might be a bit small. The others are a little large. Let me see if I can thread this, because that will be the determining factor. Got a very tiny needle and a very tiny eye in the needle, and a pair of wonky eyes. Go on, go on, go on. You want to go in there, I think. No, I don't think I'm going to have a lot of luck with that. Right, I'm going to have to, let's try the other end. I think I'm going to have to use a bigger needle, which I don't really want to do because I don't want the hole to be too big either. No, I'm not going to get that in there. Right, let's see what we've got. That is massive. Right, I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm going to go and raid my sewing and see if I can find some needles. Right, I found a needle. It is quite bent of its own accord, so you will have to see what we can do with this. Now, I can't really remember what had happened. I think there's a hole through there. I probably haven't lined it up, but we'll go through here. And then it kind of tied up. Well, it's maybe not going to be the same as it was. So let's make that. Do it on the back as best I can. I might use the needle to pull that through. Anyway, and then this end. Well, it had a little snip in it, that much I do remember. And let's see what we can do. I'm not 100% sure how it went. I should have perhaps watched, but it went through. And then I feel that it was tied on. Well, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's take that off because it's annoying me. I don't think it really matters. It's not like I'm going to be losing it in a cup of tea anymore. So I think I will just... It's got a bit of a stiff bit there. I don't know what that's from. Doesn't really want to play ball. Right, I'm not going to worry about that. Am I going to pull this end through? Do you know what? I don't think I am. I might. I don't know if I'll be able to do it without threading it. I wondered whether or not I'd be able to just pull that little end through. Does it even matter? That is the question. Probably not. Could you imagine if I sat hand stitching tea bags for real? Right, I can't do anything with that. I think I'm not going to worry. I think I might just do one more knot and then chop the end off and forget about it. Let's do that. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting here being prissy about it, and there's really no need. Right, let's cut that off a little bit, and I'll do the same at this end as well. If I can do one more knot, I will, for security. Cut that end off. Let's save that bent needle, because you never know when you might need one. Right, so, whew, very lavendery. So what should we do with it? Should we have a little, could do with a little flower or something, and then something on here as well. Let me have a little think and a little play, see what I've got, and I'll be back. Right, apologies if you can hear the rain. It's torrential. It's just started up while I was searching for bits to put on here, and it's also I've had to put a light on as well, so hopefully you'll still be able to see what I'm doing. What I have found, I found some little pieces of lace, 2 of those that I've got, so I thought I would use those. I found one of my butterflies, and all I've done is curved the wings back and put some of the opal, you can see I'm wearing most of it, the opal gold polish. So I thought I would put a little 3-in-1 on there and pop some lace on. Don't know if that's the right way up. Oops, the light's falling. Go back up. There we go, let's try that. Just going to stick that on there. And then the butterfly as well, I'm just going to put some glue on there. Not doing very well today, I'm getting glue everywhere but where I want it. And I thought that could just sit on there, hopefully. And then the same here, I've got some more of the lace, so I'm going to just put a little glue on there and pop the lace on. I found a petal. Now it's looking, where's my frayed burlap? It's just looking a little bit clean and green. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of frayed burlap, and then we'll pop that on. Well, it doesn't really matter, it can go like that. And I found one of the rolled roses that I made a little while ago, not long, paper roses, and that's got a little bit of glitter on it, so that can just fit on there. And I found the word peace, which has already been inked around, probably from when I was doing the using up some of my scraps the other day. And I think I'm just going to put that on the top there. So there is my altered tea bag, and that's something from trash. It would normally have gone in the bin, but I've saved it, and now it can go in a journal somewhere. Also, it smells delightful. Yep, it really does. So that's my lavender bag tea bag. Okay folks, thanks for watching, and I'll be back again with another project soon. Bye for now.